Welcome back guys to another video, and today we're actually back at Fuji. Now, if you don't remember, too long ago we actually raced at Fuji in the Ferrari for the International GT Challenge, and it was a really good race by us. But now we're back. This is a daily race, so a little different. It's not a league race, but a lot of fun in this race. Now, just a little bit of context before first race, no practice at all, so this race was like we're just trying to find braking markers and stuff. Strategy, I didn't know that we had to make one pit stop, so like halfway through the race I learned that yeah, we had to make at least one pit stop. Luckily it's not too much of a strategy because you're only allowed the medium tires, so no soft, no hard tire action. But yeah, I'm gonna go straight into it and hopefully you guys enjoy. So here we are starting P13 around drivers that I've never raced with. You can see the Mazda in front. Now usually the Ferrari's pretty good at starting races, as 3 red lights and we're go here at Fuji here. I get a pretty good start here, just trying to conserve the position. The Mercedes gets a pretty bad start behind us there. But now I'm going to try to look around the outside here. You're going to see here, everyone outbrakes themselves, it looks like here, and it's just pretty bad in the first corner. Luckily, everyone, I think, keeps it straight there, and that's kind of it's very challenging trying to go around the outside. As you can see here, sometimes you get made contact, sometimes you just go a little too deep, and you're going to see a lot of lag in this race. I just hate it so much here. The Mazda gets a little loose on the bottom lane. We're going to try to look to its outside here, and I think he's actually going to get hit. Yep, there he goes. And a lot of lag. It was so hard just to predict. And you're going to see here, oh my gosh, that Mazda was really loose and barely made it. But also another thing here is we didn't know where to brake. You can see here the Porsche tries to go around the inside here. We actually have 2 pig cars, 2 pig Porsches in this race. And you can see I think I'm pretty good around this section of track. As we go a little wide into the first part of the corners here. But I think I was pretty confident in this section. Like, in terms of racing lines, I learned a lot from the league race, so yeah, we're just hanging around in 9th place, so around 4 positions gained. And you're going to see here, this Porsche in front, he actually gets a half-second time penalty. I'm not entirely sure. I think it's just track limits. We get easily past him into 8th place. A lot of lag. I don't get why it was so laggy. Some people actually pulling into the pits. That's going to be a common occurrence in this race, but yeah, we're now in 8th position, not too far behind 7th. Now, in front of us here, you can see that Ford GT, quite old car there. He looked really dirty. I don't know if he was like... You can see here the Mazda actually looks a little bit more dirty than him. Here, as you can see, we're trying to... I think I actually try to gain the slipstream of the Audi here, and I think someone might pull in the pits. Yeah, I think the Mazda's pulling in the pits over there. Yup. And now, look at the straight line speed of this... of the Ford. I almost said sniper, but he goes easily past the Audi there into turn 1. But then we actually outbrake ourselves a little bit and we go deep into turn 1 there. And yeah, we make the move, 2 positions in 1 corner there. I'm gonna rewind that because yeah, I just outbraked myself. Didn't really mean to do it, and I was because I didn't know where to brake, especially with the slipstream. But we're actually gonna go down the inside here. A little bit of contact. I don't know if he expected it, especially when you're going 3 wide in turn 1. Yeah, now he's just sticking behind us here. And I don't think the Audi's fast enough here. Now he's gonna tip a little bit, but it's not gonna be as far alongside us. Now, same lap here, not too far. You're gonna see that we get a horrible exit here, or horrible like entrance and exit to the corner. The Audi's just gonna make it past us pretty easily there. We're still side by side here, and I'm gonna put on a little bit of a fight. Now I didn't know where to brake and stuff. Actually, we're just gonna brake a little earlier. We're actually gonna go a little wide, and we're gonna settle down into 6th place. Now in the same lap here, we're trying to put a little bit of pressure, and here's what I mean by us being pretty good in the 3rd sector here. We're just gonna go really wide here, and we're gonna kind of cave into the corner here, but we're not gonna be fast enough here, but we're gonna get a little bit of the slipstream from the Audi. But you can see that the Ford GT was my main worry, as he was super fast in a straight line. We're just gonna try to get a little bit of straight line speed. The Ferrari was it's up and down with performance and stuff. But we're gonna get a little closer here, and we're, I think, gonna fake a move here. We're gonna fake a move, and then the Ford GT just goes into us there, and we just get almost sandwiched there. Yeah, I mean, a little bit of a quick shot there, but just, I mean, we did gain a position, and we didn't get a penalty, I don't think, but he did. 2-second time penalty for him for probably causing a collision, but that was huge contact with us. He's also going to go really deep into the low left kink, and yeah, that was a very, he just outbraked himself by a mile, and he just, yeah, that was pretty bad incident there. Now, a couple of laps later, on lap 5 here, you actually see someone comes in, I think that's an Argentine flag, I'm not entirely sure, but he's going to come into the pits, and we're going to go into 4th place here, but they're getting a, I knew, like, in front of us, they were getting a little scrappy, and they were actually, it looked like, I think they actually went 3 wide for a sec there, so I was just trying to keep it out there, and you're going to see the Mercedes, he actually goes a little wide here, and we're going to catch up to him quite a bit here in this next sector. Now, just a couple of corners later, he actually went wide in that left kink too, so I was just, you know, he was making so many mistakes, I knew it was going to be pretty easy to pass him here, as I think he might go defensive here. No, he's just going to go, outbrakes himself a little bit, goes a little wide, and we're going to take the inside line, and we're going to luckily be able to take the corner by ourselves. So now up in the 3rd place, but it looked like a lot of people were struggling with their tires, as I think there was a minimum, there's at least 1 pit stop you had to make. I didn't know this at all, so really strategy for me was, I thought it was 0 stop. I didn't know that we had a pit, so yeah, it was a little learning experience throughout the race. As not too long after there, a couple of seconds later, you can see Porco actually comes into the pits here, and now I'm like, okay, a lot of people are going to come in the pits, and everyone, almost everyone behind us pit. So I knew that this was a lap that we had a pit, or else I think we would have gotten undercut by a mile, and it would have been catastrophic for us in our race. And by the end of the lap, we were actually catching up to the Brazilian driver Anilo here, and he was actually going a little defensive, going already to the right side here. Is I think you do get a 3-second time penalty for crossing the pit line. So we're gonna go into pits here. Easy strategy, just a medium. He's not gonna take it easy into the pit entrance there. And yeah, it's just medium onto medium. Only mediums allowed in this race here. And you see Thrustmaster, very weird entrance there in the pits. I don't know if the 3-second time penalty is applied here. When you see Dark Sidious, he goes past us here. He actually, I think, still has to make a pit stop, or he already did. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, we're gonna take no fuel here. We're gonna come out of the pits right behind the Audi of earlier, and we're gonna just try to get here, and we're actually gonna do a switchback here on him, and we're gonna take the outside line for the left kink here. And a little bit of touchy there. We're getting a little bit touchy. So I'm going to give him the corner because I knew that, yeah, he was probably not going to give me the worm on the outside. Yeah, he's going to take it a little wide. I don't know what I was doing here, but we're going to be able to go onto his outside here. He's going to go a little deep. I'm going to try to go for the switchback here. Not fast enough here. We're actually going to both get really loose there. And I'm going to try to go down the inside as I got a little bit more comfortable with like all the braking markers and stuff. You see here, just trying to find a way past. He's going to take it quite defensively. We're going to go for a little bit of another switchback there. And we're actually going to go down the inside here. He's going to be really defensive. A little bit of a contact there, but we make it past him. Rubbing, a little bit of rubbing. But yeah, we make it past him, and then a little bit of contact there. I leave the inside open because I went a little wide. And then we go all the way to the right here. He goes to our bottom again. We give him the inside. So trying to make this as clean as possible. Now it's a drag race. So I'm like, oh my gosh, can we just focus on the guys in front here? As I think someone actually has a time penalty in front of us. So this is going to play an effect here. Of course, he pulls to the left here. So now I'm boxed in here. So I have to let the Audi go here. So now we're going to slipstream behind him here. And a little bit of leg. Again, we're going to go outside. We get pushed by the Mercedes. I thought I thought I was a little late on the brakes, but now it's getting scrappy for 5th place here, or 3rd place actually. He's going to try to go around the outside. A little bit of contact again here. The Audi makes a little bit of contact. The Mercedes goes a little wide here into this fast right, and I'm just watching this. And then a little bit of contact there. The Mercedes goes wide there, and we're actually going to make it down the inside here for a little hairpin. And I want to get out of this mess as soon as possible here. A little bit of contact there. It's absolutely... They are scrapping away for 3rd place now. But I think if I just brake a little later for this corner, I think I should be fine, as now the Audi's going to go to our inside here, and I'm just trying to take it. I'm trying to get away from these guys as soon as possible. As you see there, they actually make a little bit of contact. That Ford GT is back, but he's going to go to the inside once again here. And yeah, now I'm going to go towards the outside here, trying to cave it in. We missed the apex by a mile once again, like last time. And now I'm just trying so hard to get away from this Audi driver, as now he's going to go behind us here for the straightaway. And we actually get a bigger exit there, a lot faster exit. But he still has a slipstream here. But I'm just trying so hard right now. But luckily, we got rid of the other drivers behind us, way behind us. And now he's going to have the slipstream. He's of course going to make it in the turn 1 here, as this was very stressful, as we have 2 laps to go here. He goes wide there. We go for the switch back. Nice racing. Oh geez, he gets a little bit loose, and that's basically what ended the fight for us, as he gets a little bit loose on the exit, and you can see, luckily we got away from the pack as soon as possible. He goes a little drift in there. Yeah, that was a very long and stressful battle over there for 3rd place. So here we are for the final lap here, and it was an awesome race overall. I think a lot of battles. It was pretty stressful, definitely for towards the end of the race, but a lot of things learned. Definitely practice for races before you do them, because this was just, it was bad trying to predict like braking markers. And you could see there, like early on in the race, I think lap 3, where we made 3 wide into turn 1. Yeah, that was a complete mistake by me. And it was very nice. It was a very nice race. As you can see, we go a little wide there. Just trying to keep it clean these last couple corners, just to secure 3rd place here. Yeah, a lot of fun. I mean, sure, I did race the same track and car combo not too long ago. But still, nice to return back. And we're gonna go into 3rd place. So hopefully, you guys enjoyed the video. It was a lot of fun making, a little bit shorter, as it's going to be drag race actually for 3rd place. They actually, I think, crashed across the line. A lot of close finishes looked like there. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and I guess happy Thanksgiving if I don't make a video before then. So I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.